Hi guys, today I'm going to be doing something a little bit different, and I'm going to be putting all of the survivors on a tier list based on what I think about their mains. So, if you guys like this, and I'll do a hunter one, and I can do some other fun stuff with this. Okay, we're gonna go in order. So, we're gonna start off with my main. I'm just gonna put them right here for now. Lucky Guys are such a mixed bag. Probably should have asked that. That's okay. They're a mixed bag. To me, I think I'm good, but hey, that's me too. One more. But really, Lucky Guys, honestly, a lot of the ones I see carry a lot. So I'm gonna put them there most of the time because they don't always carry. But honestly, I love a good Lucky Guy. Doctors, okay. So doctors, oh man. Lately, though, toxic doctors haven't been as much, or otherwise they would be down here in the toxic poop, the toxic poo section. But lately, they haven't been that toxic. I don't think so. I'll put them in here because I honestly think they are usually very good kiters, but that's really it. They don't have good support most of the time, and they just don't rescue very good. So. Oh, lawyers. Okay. Whew. Lawyers are honestly the most hit and miss character that I ever played against. If they're like from the Chinese server, they're usually good. But let's just go in AEU, and I honestly, they are really bad. So they only get one chance. They mess up, it's it. I'm leaving. Whew, thieves. Ooh. They are honestly pretty rare, but I do think they carry a lot. Because they just help a lot. Ooh, Gardener. Okay. So, Gardener. I haven't run into a lot of these lately, but Gardener is mostly a decently good kiter. And they do have pretty good support. I don't run into these often, but they do definitely carry. Oh, definitely carry. Ooh, magicians. Ooh, these guys are crazy. They'll be cutting like the whole game. They're really smart, usually. I love these guys a lot. S tier. Really good kiting, usually pretty good rescuing, and always have pretty good game sense. Ooh, he's going straight here. Next is Explorer. He's going down here. Almost all the explorers in the NAEU server are really toxic, and they're just bad at the game, so they get the toxic poo-poo. Mercenaries, he is my second main at the moment. I love mercenary players a lot. They carry almost every single time. They're decently good kiting. They're just all around a very good character. I love being rescued by them. Ooh, Priestess. I noticed lately, Priestess isn't very common. It's been a while since I played with a Priestess. Priestess, honestly, they're usually just good kiters, and that's it. Coordinator, I also have not seen all it mates, honestly. But, see, coordinators, they honestly do not miss their gun that much. They just sometimes use it at bad times. So I think they're good. They're not really good usually, but they're not bad. So they get mid tier. Next is Mechanic. Ooh man. Their buffs made them not very viable. They're toxic sometimes. And a lot of the mains I play with just aren't that good, so same with Coordinator. Ooh, forward. Okay. Forward. Man. He's going. Yeah, he's same right now. They do carry it a lot of the time. Their rescues are amazing. The kites are usually very good. They just sometimes don't make the right decision, and they usually get into trouble with that. So, just purely away from the I love you. Mind's Eye, if it's rank, you know what? No. You get one chance. Only because they are very good kiters, usually. The ones I've been running into have been very good kiters, but some of them are just bad, and every time it's at rank, I know it's gonna go off. So they go in lane, you get one chance. Okay, next is Perfumer. Okay, so Perfumer is going down here because Perfumers, they're just so toxic. They're wasteful. Toxic waste. They make sense together. Oh man, I don't really like playing with Perfumers because they're just not good. And then on top of that, they're toxic. Ooh, Kevin. He goes up here because they do carry most of the time, but they're just not always constant, and they're just sometimes toxic. So, therefore, they do not get the full S tier. But they are still usually really good, and they surprised me a lot. His buff was unfair. His nerf. Female dancer. Ooh, she's going here with the Doctor and Priestess because all they're really able to do is kite. And sometimes it's not even that long. They're oh so toxic sometimes. Definitely one of the most damn emo toxicity, if you know what I mean. So they really only kite, rescue, support, not really it. Wasteful sometimes. Ooh, Seer. Ooh, he goes in the carry because I've ran into quite a bit of Seers who are just really bad at the game. So I would put him in there, but it's just a few of the Seers who really do ruin it. Ooh, Embalmers? A lot of the Embalmers I ran into, they're just, they're not bad, but they're not good at the game. But I know how game changing they can be, just the ones I run into need some work. And then the Prospector. Whew, okay. Let's pretend it's the non-horny ones. Ooh, oh, there he is. And actually, goes down here because the ones I've been running into keep doing dumb crap, and they are horny as hell. Leave me alone. Dakota Cypher. And their support just hasn't been hitting as it used to. It's just not as good. And so for that, he goes with the other. Ooh, Enchantress. Okay. Enchantress goes in the toxic poo poo because they're always so toxic. Every time. I don't know why. They are pretty decently good kiters, but they're not very good with support and rescuing. So, the good ones are really only good at kite. but a lot of them are just too toxic for me, so they go down there. Wildings, oh man, I love Wildings. They are very good at support, and their rescuers are usually very good. The only thing I say that isn't very good about them is they just do not decode for the life of them. I know you have a way slower decoding speed, but please decode. And overall, though, I really love them. Ooh, acrobats, they carry. Those acrobat mains are just really good with their flips. They have good support, even for a character that isn't really meant for support. I've seen some crazy rescues from these mains. They're overall pretty silly people too. And let's not forget, their kiting abilities are absolutely amazing, and they can go on for 3 ciphers to a whole game. Ooh, Jose. First officer is definitely a S tier for me. I do love them. They're pretty good at kiting. They're usually really conservative with their items. So, S tier was so fun to play with. So, for that, they definitely get S tier. Ooh, barmaids. Ooh, man. I would put them in the good kiters, and that's it. Like, some of them are pretty good at rescuing and support. But this is, I run into so many who are just good kiters, and they're just bad at everything else. So, for that, you're stuck with other ladies. Ooh, postman. Oh, man, I haven't run into many of these. Honestly, these postmans, go with the baller. I know you love it. They're not really that good, honestly. A lot of the ones I run into just don't know when to send the right letter at the right time. And it's just, they could sometimes kite, but, that's not it. Ooh, Gravekeeper. They definitely carry. Usually pretty helpful. They kite a while. They save pretty well. Most of the time they have good game sense. So, yeah, they carry. Prisoner. I'm so tired of them. There isn't much to say here, but I hate Prisoner. Join my match, I'm disconnecting. I hate all of them. They suck ass. They're not good at anything. They're stupid. So that's all I say about that. Etymologist is S tier. They have amazing support. They rescue good. They kite forever. And they're just usually very sweet people. So for that, they get that S. They're also really smart. Definitely 2,000,000 times better than prisoner mains. I hate prisoner mains with my soul. And yeah. Ooh, painter. Painters, I feel like they're really only good at kiting. Like, they do have some good support every now and then, but most of the time it's just not it. It does not hit. And, definitely a lot likely to throw a match because they use their paintings too fast at the wrong time. Ooh, batter. He gets instant S tier. I don't even have to think about it. Batter players are just super smart. They always know what they're doing, and they're just good kiters. They have one of the best supports in the game, I believe. Their rescues are pretty good. So yeah, sometimes they get hit or trying to save you from a balloon, but I was a batter main once too, so I know how hard it is. Next is Toy Merchant. She also gets S tier. There are some stupid people who play her, so that's why I kind of hesitated. But the ones who are good are just too good. You know, they always have amazing catapults, and especially when I'm playing Lucky Guy, I'm always honored to have a toy merchant in my match, you know. I just love her. Maybe I'm a bit biased, because I just love toy merchant. Ooh, patient. Okay. Sorry, my duo plays patient. Um, she the mains are really good at kiting. They always last a while, and they're just all around pretty good at kiting. So it sometimes gives us a win because they kite like the whole match. But they're not very good at rescuing. And support is not their greatest friend. But then again, the character isn't really built for support, so I get it. And they're just sometimes really stupid. It is towards you, my duo, but they're just, some of them are just really stupid, and it's just, ooh, okay, psychologist. She goes up here. Psychologist is up here because their mains are usually also very good at kiting. But what makes them better than patient is because of their support with the whistles. When they know how to use it, oh my god, it is the greatest thing ever. And I get how hard it is to play psychologist because sometimes I'm hurt for my duo, and it can be very difficult to know when to whistle, so it's okay if you mess up sometimes. But you guys are overall really good. You almost always guarantee a safe rescue. So, yeah. Oh my god, Orpheus. Oh, okay. They get one chance. If they're bad at kiting, they're almost down there with Prisoner, but the only reason they're not is because they are good at kiting. But otherwise, they're annoying, they're toxic, you know what? They're always so toxic. Maybe it's also because I hate Elvis in general, but he's going in the toxic poo-poo corner. The little girls. Okay. Actually, let me go up here. See, maybe I'm biased because I also made her a little bit too. Little girl is up there because, yeah, there are a lot who are really stupid and bad, but once you get to Mammoth, the dumb little girls go away. They're pretty good at kiting almost every time. They have good support. They have really good support. Like, I've seen very good support from little girls. So, yeah. They do carry when they are good. If they're not, they go in the you get one chance final. Oh, Weepy Clown. Okay. Weepy Clown, in my opinion, are not bad, but they're not really good because they'll do a ton of dumb shit every match, and it's just, ugh. It depends on the day how good their kiting is gonna be, so. Oof, yeah. They're just not it, bro. And Professor goes up here. Professors, all the ones I ran into are insanely good at kiting. Insanely good. Like, it passes over the everything. They have decently good support. They're not the greatest at rescuing though, but it's okay. You kite your heart out. You guys are so rare, and there honestly should be more of him out there. There's not, sadly. And an antiquarian. Okay. Oh, antiquarian. She definitely carries. The only reason that she's up in the I love you is because they just miss a lot of the time. Not all the time, but there's several times where they do miss, and it kind of messes things up. But Antiquarian has really good support, very good support. They usually kite for like ever. And they just carry the match a lot of the time. They're also really sweet sometimes, so I get that you guys carry. Ooh, Composer. Okay. So they get this one because a lot of the ones I run into aren't very good at kiting, and they also do not have a lot of game sense. They just do a lot of dumb shit. This isn't for my duo, by the way, but most of them are calling my ass, and I get a little scared when they put a composer on. But when my duo does, I don't get scared, and they're pretty good. So they will be in the one you get one chance, but my duo made them so. Journalist. Oh man, journalist. Oh man, it's really dependent, honestly. Put the you're not bad, but you're not good because they're good at kiting. Their rescues are amazing. I love when they rescue, but they're just so hit or miss. Like half of them are really, really, really stupid, and it just throws me off, you know. So yeah, they only get mid tier because only half of them are good. Airplanist. I haven't played with many, but the ones I have played with are just good kiters. And that's it. They're not very good at rescuing. They don't have support, but he's not supporting, so it's fine. All they can really do is kite, and you know, I give him a little love because he looks like Edward Robinson from Gumball, but that's about it. Cheerleader? Oh man. You know what? They could go up here. I've seen many cheerleaders carry. I've seen a lot of them carry. And they're good kiting, but like sometimes the mains are really hit or miss on sport. Sometimes they're just not good. Sometimes they like inspire the wrong person on accident. Like they're just not always the best, but I still love them. Cheerleader always will have a special place in my heart, anyways. Next is Matthias, the puppeteer. Whew. He's still kind of new, so it's hard to develop an opinion about the mains, but they're really just iffy, you know? Sometimes they, like, cannot time their puppets right. Sometimes they're really bad at saving, and it's just, you know? Like, half of them are pretty good at kiting. It's kind of like journalists, where, like, half of them are good and half of them are not. So iffy. Firefighter. He's new, so I'm gonna just put him there because, you know, he doesn't really have a opinion. So they get one chance right now. Once I run into more mains, I will have a different opinion on them. But for now, they get stuck there. forever. So this was my tier list of what I think about you based on your mains. If you want me to do it, another tier list for maybe hunters or fun things, or if you don't like this at all, and I can go back to just normal matches. But I wanted to try something a little different today. I had fun putting them in the tier list, and I hope you guys enjoyed watching. So, like and subscribe if you enjoyed, and if not, don't, I guess. Anyways, bye.